fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at some Stormtroopers from the Star Wars Mission Fleet line from Hasbro. We're finally getting some single-pack Stormtroopers so we can army build these guys. Previously, the only way to get a Stormtrooper was in a 5-pack with some other figures like Mando and Grogu and a few others, so I'm really excited about this. You can see the other figures here in the wave. We're getting some Dark Troopers, and then we're getting Boba Fett again. I think this is like the third or fourth time he's been re-released. I get it, you know, he's a very exciting character, fan favorite, and with his show, you know, being recently on Disney+, I get why they're reissuing him. We are getting a different version of Boba Fett with his starship a little bit later on, probably this year, I'm thinking. That's going to be kind of the big ship for this year. Usually we get about one large ship a year. Now, originally, this wave was supposed to be Boba Fett, a Dark Trooper, and then they were re-releasing the Mandalorian Trooper. And I don't know if this was just like an on-the-fly revision or if that was like an early plan that they decided to get rid of. But I have seen pictures online of people who have found the Dark Troopers, and it does show the Mandalorian Trooper instead of the Stormtrooper. So again, don't know if that was just kind of a revision they decided late in the game or what, but I'm very happy to get some single-pack Stormtroopers here. As you can see, I have 4 of them here, and I might get some more depending on how many I can find. But yeah, we're getting the completely plastic-less packaging here. You can see this is new. Just have some artwork here of the figure. I guess it's really more just like a stock photo here on the front. Some nice artwork here on the top of the card. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have a problem with this. I mean, I always throw the packaging away anyway, so I'm totally fine with the plastic-free packaging here. And these are small enough that it's not like I have to really worry about QC issues. For the most part, you know, they should still be fine. Turning it around to the back, you can see actual size. We have the figure. He has a blaster. And then we have this kind of like mounted rocket launcher kind of a thing here. So, pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here they are out of the packaging. They look great. Really nice detailing. The helmet sculpts look fantastic. All of them have the exact same articulation. Obviously, you have the head on a ball joint. So you can kind of look down a little bit. You can look up a little bit. You can even kind of tilt the head a little bit side to side. You can rotate it side to side. You have a nice hinge joint here in the shoulder, as well as a rotation. You have a wrist rotation. And then you have 90-degree bend at the waist. And just all in all, the paint applications look good. All the detailings, a lot of detailing molded into the armor, which I think looks great. Then you have the E11 blaster. Each one comes with one. It would have been great if they had a little holster on the back to put them in, but I understand they're a little too tiny to have that kind of holster. Would probably have to be kind of massive hanging off there. But yeah, all in all, they look really good. Now, they each come with one of these mounted blasters. And we've seen these things 100 times before with all of the vehicles, but this doesn't actually fire. It's not a spring-loaded mechanism. You have this little piece here that I thought was going to be the firing button, but it just pushes this forward. And I don't really get the point of that. Just to give you an idea, here's one of the ones that is spring-loaded that comes with one of the vehicles. I think this one is from Luke's X-Wing. And you have this, you know, missile here. You have a little button. Spring-loaded, fires, you pop it back in, no problem. And then this one is, you know, basically the same design. I mean, they're all just these little tripods. They're all very similar. But this one doesn't fire. This one just has this little piece that you push forward. And I mean, I don't really care because I'm not buying these for this. I'm buying them for the figures. Like I said, I would rather trade this in and give me a 2-pack of Stormtroopers. I would rather have 2 characters instead of this like extra accessory. But I don't know, this is just a weird move to me. I mean, you can unpeg these, you can swap the bases if you want. They should all be the same size pegs, so you can peg these into vehicles if you want. Again, they're not going to fire, but they're all the same connection, so you can go ahead and peg these onto the vehicles if you would like. Just weird to me that they didn't make them spring-loaded. I don't really know why. Again, doesn't upset me personally because I've got so many spring-loaded missile launchers at this point from all the different vehicles I've bought, and I didn't really need any of them to begin with. I'm buying them because I love the vehicles, I love the figures, I love their accessories. These spring-loaded, or in this case, not spring-loaded, missile launchers have never really been the draw for me, but it's kind of been the consistent gimmick throughout, and they often advertise how you can switch them, you know, load up one vehicle with a ton of them, or mix and match however you want, because they all have the same connection port. But yeah, now they've even taken the spring out. So I mean, it looks okay. I feel like this is fine. I don't really know why I would need to extend it. I guess just to give the illusion that it's firing, but just kind of a weird decision with the gimmick there. But again, I'm not buying these for the gimmick. I'm buying them for the troopers, and they look absolutely fantastic. So I definitely need to get a couple more of these. I would love for them to do something like this with the clones. We have seen individual clone packs before. We've gotten all white clones, and then we've gotten the red clones. But there's so many different other color variations they could do. I would love to see either some kind of large like clone pack, like maybe 5 to 10 figures in a pack that I could just get, or do some kind of blind bag, something like that, with the various different kinds of clone troopers. Even there's been a ton of different Imperial troopers. You could do TIE pilots, Death Star gunners, the list goes on and on. Scout troopers. We've gotten a couple scout troopers with the bikes from the Mandalorian, but there's so many other, different kinds of troopers that they could do, even if they expanded it out to the different video games and things. So I would love to see more troopers, whether they do large packs, more single packs like this, blind bags. Just, get us more army builders, because this line is so fun and the price is not so insane that you can army build these pretty easily without breaking the bank. So that's what I really appreciate about it. But I did get 2 more of these. I just didn't put them in the shop because I figured 2 was enough to show off how unexciting they are. But the figures are great, so I definitely recommend grabbing a couple of these, and I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for some of the Dark Troopers because they look great as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.